like there's lots of different stuff that I can share with you, but like there's a Harvard Business Review study that was done that customers that have a positive experience with the brand will spend 140% more.
Yeah.
And so everyone at every level of your business needs to really feel and believe that is true.
Yeah.
That by, including things like this that make you different.
Yeah.
Can anyone do this? We actually freely share our recipe. People are like, why do you share your recipe? Why isn't this protected? Well, I mean, obviously our name is protected.
Yeah.
That's trademarked. But like, why do you do that?
Yeah. Why isn't it the Coca-Cola secret recipe?
Exactly. Well, I kind of thought at the beginning of San Diablo, like we made our team. It's funny to think about how, but we made our team sign an NDA when they were in the kitchen making the dough, because we were thinking Coca-Cola, like scarcity mentality, and at one point,
in some cases, there's
validity there.
That,
sure,
right?
sure.
I mean, Coca-Cola literally, lives and dies by that.
Sure,
but. In your case, it's like we didn't invent this. It was modified friend's grandma's recipe, but it's the whole point is that it's not just about that this churro tastes a certain way, which is really good. It's this whole experience that's
totally
really hard.
Well, and really, truly, when it came down to it, I was like, okay, well, we're going to provide you with everything to make churros at home, but obviously, people are going to say, well, when this runs out, where's a good churro recipe? They're going to ask you for a recipe.
Yeah.
How can I, in good conscience, give them a terrible recipe?
Yeah.
Like, here's a mediocre recipe.
Yeah.
We want you to love making churros at home, but here's a garbage recipe.
Yeah.
And not even necessarily garbage, but something that's not as good as we know it could be.
Well, but let me ask you,
and so that's why
devil's
we give
advocate.
Please
Diablo's advocate. Why give the recipe? Why not just do a subscription kind of delivery on the churro mix?
I mean, if you were looking at those two as choices,
the recipe is a little bit like we're enabling people to make this own, but we could sell it to them, right? What was that thought process?
Yeah. It ultimately was, look, I want to have people love making churros at home. Mm-hmm. And love our churros. Mm-hmm. And so we have what I believe to be the best churro recipe. Mm-hmm. And so why would I provide everything that you need to have churros at home and not give you the best?
Well, no, the best, but like, why not just ship them?
Well, we will. We'll continue to ship you the mix.
Instead of giving them a recipe.
But people are going to want to make it on their own.
Okay, so what you're saying is by not... It impacts the experience if we don't give them a recipe, and the people who decide not to buy the mix from us would then be tempted or likely to go buy or find a crap churro recipe, and then their whole experience would be tainted, and that would be associated with your brand as like a guest or some friends might be over and say, I'm having San Diablo because I see the logo on the maker or whatever, but these taste terrible.
Right.
But you're not there to explain, well, that's not our recipe.
Exactly.
So that concept of let's give away the recipe, because that also plays into like we're protecting the whole experience. And we don't want people to be incentivized or motivated to go find a junk recipe somewhere else.
Well, and in our desire to be the global churro authority, we want to be the resource that everyone comes to for the best of everything related to churros.
Yeah.
So if we don't want to hold back anything, like actually it's the contrary. It's this abundance mentality of like, look, I mean, literally anyone could start a churro business with our everything. We've given away all the secrets.
Yeah.
And so like you guys can do it. Everyone can do it. Mm-hmm. But they will never be able to recreate the San Diablo experience.
Right.
And that's our moat around our business.
Okay.
And that's the thing that every business needs, really, is to create this experience that's so different and special and irreplicable.
Yeah.
So that people will associate the best of the best churro stuff with your brand.
Yeah.
And so that's where that whole drive behind my own change in paradigm of like, no, if we really want it to be ours, we have to protect it and not share it. And then it just flipped a switch one day and I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. Like we have to give people the best and want that to be associated with us. Like I know, and building trust with our customers. We call our customers members, so because we believe everyone's a member of the churro family. Yeah. And so if we're building trust with them, and we want to be a trusted advisor and provide, like that's why we created Churro University, which is a whole series of YouTube videos where we teach you how to make our dough from scratch, how to make it with this, how to make gluten-free, vegan, how to throw a churro party, how to make all the different filling flavors, because we want to be the resource that you go to for, I want to know everything churro. We have a thing about the history of the churro on there. So we just want to be that go-to, and you get that by building trust with your audience. Yeah. And so that's for us, that ultimately was it. It's like, how can we build that trust? How can we continue to create an experience that is always going to be the best experience for them?